P here, General Manager of Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, welcoming you to AMW Showdown.
And I'm Tony Presley, the President of New South Wrestling and AMW Wrestling.
And I, like I said, am the General Manager, and I've made a ton of great matches for tonight.
Well, I can make matches too, and I'm going to make one right here now for next week at the Mid-Season Showdown. It's going to be the Freelanders and the Heat Seekers, and at no good for nothing, John Noble. I'm going to put him in the match. They can't seem to get their stuff together, that Team AMW. And I think I'm going to let Chris Michaels choose who the opponent is.
That's not bad, you know, but I think we need to have a little New South action as well. So then I'm going to put Stan Sierra in a match, and let's see, who else? I guess I'll put Rex.
Big Rex.
Big Rex. He's a big guy.
He's a monster.
You know, Stan Sierra, I think I've seen him have a great match with Ace Carmichael. I think it's time for a rematch for that. And you know, Rex, he's a big guy. You might call him a beast of a man. And I think maybe he needs to face a man beast, Rhino.
What? Rhino?
The following contest is set for one fall, and it is a tag team match for the AMW Tag Team Titles.
All right, AMW fans, you see them coming out right now. They are the AMW Tag Team Champions, and we want to welcome you to this week's AMW Showdown. They are the Country Gentlemen, Blade.
That's right. We are now 2 weeks away from Thanksgiving turmoil at the Hazard High School in Hazard, Kentucky. The big, huge War Games match that night. Also, too, you see them right now, the AMW Tag Team Champions. The Kazanas, the Country Gentlemen, will be defending the AMW Tag Team titles that night against the Good Brothers.
Who'd you say?
The Good Brothers.
The Good Brothers are going to be right there in Hazard, Blade. 2 rings, 2 cages. What a night right there in Hazard, Kentucky at Thanksgiving turmoil. You do not want to miss it. You see up there, KC and AJ, the Kazanas. Special night for them at Thanksgiving turmoil.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking on the Good Brothers. The Good Brothers are 8-time world champions for WWE, TNA, and New Japan. That's going to be a huge night for the Good Brothers and the AMW Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, but who's going in the Hall of Fame that night?
Oh, you know who's going in the Hall of Fame that night.
Joe Kazana, their dad. Yes, that's right. Oh, look at this.
Oh, my gosh. Wait a minute. We got the Mad Taylor, Michael Zodiac, and a crazy man with the chainsaw, Evil Nate
and Zodiac. My goodness gracious, these 2 guys are nuts.
They got a tag team championship. Is the tag team titles on the line in this match? I believe they are, aren't they?
I think so.
Only are the woods alive, but Lexington, Kentucky is alive. You guys might be by the book, but you're looking at 2 sociopaths that rip the pages out. Evil Nate's gonna cut you down, and brother, with the pieces, I'm about to stitch you up. And in Lexington, Kentucky, we're gonna get spooky dookie.
So wait a minute. You're telling me he just admitted that they're going to commit murder tonight?
He said they're going to cut him up and stitch him up.
These men.
What about that, Blade?
Well, I mean, they could obviously be thrown into jail if something happens to the Kazanas tonight. He just admitted to it.
Well, that chainsaw's laying on the ground there.
Premeditated murder. They can easily slip out of the ring, grab that chainsaw, and start hacking away at the country gentleman.
Well, we got a chainsaw, we got a branding iron.
Gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the AMW Tag Team Titles!
Tag titles on the line.
Introducing first, the challengers, the team of the Matt Taylor Zodiac and the son of Leatherface,
The son of Leatherface. Does Leatherface pay child support?
I don't know if he did. He didn't pay much, because look at that dude.
And their opponents had a combined weight of 569 pounds from Bullhead Ranch, Tennessee, representing NWA, the Bullhead Brute, AJ Catena, and the White Lightning, Casey Catena, the country gentlemen!
White Lightning, baby.
White Lightning and the Bullhead Brute.
AJ and KC, they are the Kazanas.
Yep.
Country gentlemen.
AJ Catena is one of the longest reigning NWA champions of all time, currently, and KC Catena is the youngest champion. They got a great resume behind them.
They do.
Got that branding iron right there. Like you said, their father, Joe Catena, going into the AMW Hall of Fame on November the 22nd. Thanksgiving turmoil in Hazard, Kentucky. Make sure that you're there for that. We got a huge Hall of Fame induction ceremony that night, along with a lot of great matches.
2 weeks away, Blade. We're 2 weeks away.
2 weeks away. It's going to be packed to capacity in there that night. If you haven't got your tickets yet, make sure to get them now. Get them early, because that will be sold out. Get them ASAP.
Yes, tickets are selling fast, so you better get them now.
This is a little bit strange seeing Evil Nate trying to get the crowd on his side, as well as Michael Zodiac. Have they turned over a new leaf? It kind of depends week to week with these two guys. They're the strangest couple of people I've ever seen in my life.
Well, he hadn't taken that mask off yet. Last time he did, I wish he'd have kept it on.
Oh, wait a minute. I just noticed. This is an AMW Tag Team Championship match.
Yes.
And look who the referee is. It's New South referee, Mr. Dave Harmon.
If Dave Harmon does anything to try to hijack those belts, man, I will be ticked off.
Why would he do anything to hijack those belts?
Because he's crooked.
No, he's not crooked whatsoever. He's not partial either. So he's trying to keep law and order around here.
You don't think Tony Presley's got in Zodiac's ear, do you?
Well, you never know. I mean, the AMW Tag Team Champions are the country gentlemen. I mean, at this point, could Michael Zodiac and Evil Nate be working for New South? I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I haven't been privy to that information.
The Kazanas are saying they got to take that mask off. Finally, Evil Nate takes it off.
He took it off like a minute ago.
Yeah, but look how I can't tell. He's ugly.
Still strange to see this crowd getting behind Evil Nate and Michael Zodiac. You talk about, look at this lockup, but you talk about the chainsaw being a potential murder weapon. You also got to think about the measuring tape Oh, look at that. The measuring tape that's around
Oh, my goodness.
the
what a
neck
lock.
of Michael Zodiac, as well as those sewing needles.
You're right. What a lockup, Blade.
Yeah. Oh, go in for that big chop. Evil Nate out of the way. Look at this. Chops, punches, and kicks onto AJ Catena.
What a flurry.
Oh, man. AJ Catena is a big, big man to be taking a backdrop like that. Goes right to the floor, regroups with KC. Michael Zodiac puts that hat on. Here comes the Catenas over here. Grabs those belts. What are they going to do?
He's trying to use those belts as a weapon, Blade.
Well, I mean, he should at this point.
That stinking New South ref, though, stopped him.
So you're saying that the New South ref, which is my referee, should have let him go ahead and hit him with the titles?
No, I ain't saying that at all. But what I'm saying is, why they got them belts out there?
You're aiding and abetting.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm just saying that New South ref is crooked.
He's doing a fine job, if you ask me. Look at the order he's been trying to keep during this match so far. Michael Zodiac into the ring now.
You know what I call him, Blade?
What?
He's the Hannibal Lecter of AMW Wrestling.
Well, I mean, just because he ate a few people doesn't mean he's really that bad of a guy.
What?
I didn't say nothing.
You know, I've heard through the grapevine, the reason he keeps that tape measure around his neck, he's making a costume for himself.
A costume?
Yeah, something. I don't know what he's using. Sheep hide, dog hide, cow hide, who knows, man?
Lock up in the ring right there. KC Catena takes Michael Zodiac back to the turnbuckle.
White lightning.
Clean break. Look at that. Clean break.
White lightning.
Yep.
Oh, poked him in his chest. What's that about?
Lock up right there. Zodiac snatches that headlock, turns it around into a hammer lock. Got that tape measure. Measuring KC Catena. He might be trying to get this. Oh, wait a minute. He's tripping him up with that tape measure. I was getting ready to say maybe he's trying to get the measurements for KC Catena so he can get his final suit ready for his coffin.
I don't know what he's doing, man. That's craziness.
Well, the New South referee, Dave Harmon, should go ahead and get rid of that because that could be a potential strangulation weapon.
Well, he ain't going to do it because he's crooked. Like you.
I'm not crooked.
Yeah, you are.
I'll tell the truth.
No, you don't.
Another lockup right there. KC Catena snatches the headlock. Michael Zodiac backs him up, shoots him off. Oh, big hip toss.
Wow.
Look at that. Took him right over. In the wrong corner is KC Catena. Michael Zodiac draws back, making him think about it. Oh, did you hear that chop?
Yes, I heard it. He lit him up. There's a tag.
Double teaming KC Catena, double elbow, sends him crashing down. Oh, looking a little bit like the FBI there. Going for cover, hooks the leg. Not even a one count.
Yeah,
He was out quick on that.
Yeah, KC got them shoulders quick, boy. Kick, look at that. Jeez.
Muscled him up on that big body slam. Tags Michael Zodiac back into the ring. Windmill in the arm. Zodiac got the other arm. Double windmill. Look at this. Double punch.
Wow.
Sends KC Catena back down to the mat as Michael Zodiac stands over top of him, looking down at him intimidatingly.
See? That's the referee's got 5 seconds to get 2 men. 1 in or 1 out. That was 10 seconds, Blade. Cheating. I'm just telling you.
Well, sometimes, referees give a little leeway.
5 more seconds ain't leeway. That's robbery.
Big headbutt right there by Michael Zodiac as he just looking into the eyes of KC Catena. Shoots him off. Catena reversal. Knee to the back right there. Referee saw nothing. Big punch sends Zodiac down to the mat. Tags in AJ Catena. Oh, look at that boot scrape, just raking those laces.
Right across both eyeballs.
Yeah. Michael Zodiac laying up against the ropes now as AJ Catena stretches that big hammock of a leg, choking him. And here comes with a big running punch onto Michael Zodiac by Casey Catena on the floor.
Picks up Zodiac, spins him around, slams him hard.
Yeah.
Man. Tag.
In comes Casey. Oh, wait a minute. He's calling for it. Wait a minute.
Referee's saying he didn't see a tag. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying. And now they tagged right back in. Now Casey Catena is legal. Look at this, he's calling for it, slapping that thigh. Hits the ropes. Look at this, there's the strut, the shimmy, the shake. Puts the fist in the air. Leg lightning by Casey Catena. What an amazing maneuver that was.
He put it on him, did he not?
He sure did.
Great day in the morning. Here comes AJ in a fresh tag. Up he goes on the second. Evil Nate trying to get in to help Zodiac.
Oh, the bullhorns were in the air, and then he drops that elbow off that second rope.
Wow.
Going for a cover.
2. Referee slow, didn't see it.
Yeah, didn't hook that leg on Michael Zodiac. Wasn't able to get the pin right there. You're not going to get Michael Zodiac pinned with a lackadaisical cover like that. And look at this. He's got Michael Zodiac. I think that kind of almost looked like it was a choke a little bit.
I didn't see that.
Oh, look at this. Firing up. Right hand by Michael Zodiac. Big punch to the head. Another punch to the head. Oh, and right to the eye goes AJ.
Blade, you're going to have to calm down. You're going to have some kind of pulmonary deal going on.
Already had 2 of them.
Well, clothesline right there. You got Zodi down. Fresh tag. You've had 2 what?
Pulmonaries.
Oh.
They're good sandwiches. Punches Evil Nate. Look at this. Oh, flapjack.
Wow, right on top of Zodi. Referee out of position again. 2 count.
Just a 2 count. Just a 2 count right there.
I thought he had him, Blade.
Flapjack is an old school maneuver you don't see a lot of these days. Look at this, KC just ripping at the face of Michael Zodiac.
What is Nate doing over there?
He's trying to get this crowd behind Michael Zodiac, and it seems like it's working because Michael Zodiac is firing back on both of the Catenas. KC takes that turnbuckle. He's able to make the tag. Evil Nate's got that mask on. You know what that means. He's unstoppable while he's wearing that mask.
That's what he says anyway. Look.
Oh.
Back elbows.
Oh, jab, 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 jab. Oh, look at this. Double jab.
Wow. He's pouring it to the Catenas. AJ down right in the middle of the ring. KC over here getting berated by the referee. Michael Zodiac.
Look at this, double team going on in the ring while the referee's back is turned. Casey Catena inadvertently got the referee's attention. Oh, man. They double teamed AJ Catena. AJ goes out to the ring apron. Casey Catena in the ring. Stunner. Twist of Nate.
Oh, he pulled that off when he did the stunner.
He did. He pulled that mask right off.
He's got a belt and he's got a branding iron.
Michael Zodiac comes running across the ring, attacks Casey Catena. The branding iron in the ring right there. Oh.
We got a fight going on now, Blade.
Fight going on in the ring.
Oh.
Trying to get that. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh. Did he nail him with the belt? I couldn't really see.
2. And
that's it,
count.
that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, and still AMW Tag Team Titles. AJ Catena and Casey Catena, the country gentlemen.
The Country Gentlemen retain their AMW Tag Team Championship this week on AMW Showdown.
Now let's send it to the back, Blade, and listen to these messages.
The Country Gentlemen have been reigning supreme in the AMW Tag Team division, but on November 22nd, it's the biggest challenge the Gentlemen have faced for the AMW Tag Team Championships. Doc Gallows, Carl Anderson, the Good Brothers come to town to challenge for the AMW Tag Team Gold on AMW Thanksgiving Turmoil, live on pay-per-view. Order now and go to amwrestling.com for all of the latest. Aaron Rose alongside the New South Tag Team Champions, the Box Office Wands, and it's been announced that next week, you Big Rex taking on Rhino. Swayze, I know you're not involved in this match, but what's your plans for next week?
Next week, yeah, it's Rex versus Rhino. Rex versus the Man Beast Rhino. But what better of a way to get motivated for War Games, right? Rex is the biggest man in that match. And what better of a way for Rex to crush the Man Beast Rhino, and then we go rolling into War Games on fire with that big win.
Well, guys, there you have it. Next week, it's going to be Big Rex. It's going to be Rhino. Swayze had some words for it. Here we go. Next week, check it out on AMW Showdown. Has the winter weather affected your home recently? Whether it be the snow or heavy winds or even that rare winter thunderstorm, AWP Roofing is there to help. AWP Roofing works with you and your insurance company to make sure your home is taken care of. AWP Roofing stands for quality, and that's what you'll get when your roof is entrusted into the hands of Tony Presley and crew. Call 502-319-3071 for your estimate today. This has been a battle brewing since the debut of AMW Showdown. Now it comes to a head. It's AMW War Games. Team AMW versus Team New South. 2 rings, 1 cage, 1 surviving team, and 1 company's fate on the line. It's AMW Thanksgiving Turmoil live on pay-per-view. Purchase your digital ticket today and head to amwrestling.com for all of the latest.
The Heat Seekers, you are seeking heat, and the Freelanders, well, we are happy to oblige.
Yeah, you know, next week, Heat Seekers would...
Hey, it doesn't have to be next week. You're talking about next week. We can do this right here.
You want to see what happened in the case? See what happened in the cage? I remember at the end of the cage, when you get their ass.
Whoa, hey, listen, all 4 of you, just need to chill out. It's perfectly fine that you can have a match. It's perfectly fine, but you gotta look past your foolishness. You 2 were chosen because you're the best tag team in the world today. All right? You 2 have been chosen because you're on that ladder. You're climbing that ladder to be the best tag team in the world. And you can find that out against each other, that's fine. But on November 22nd, it's the 4 of you on the same team, on the same page for the future of Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. If you can't get over yourself, this company's lost.
John, this is between us and them. You've got your own things to worry about. There's the door. See you boys later.
All right, here we go, Blade. Listen to that music, man. Who is that?
Big enough to beat you up. Big Mama!
That's Big Mama. You just heard it right there.
The AMW Women's Champion.
from parts unknown.
Listen.
Spider Lady.
Big Mama taking on the Spider Lady here tonight.
Blade, we've seen the Spider Lady in action one time before.
Yeah, we saw her a couple of weeks ago right here on AMW Showdown.
That's right.
You know, Big Mama should make short work of her tonight.
Yep. The Spider Lady didn't go too well up there.
Yeah.
But she faced somebody in Judy Lee Taylor, though, that was on fire that night. And I should say, sweet Judy Lee Taylor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And she challenged Big Mama, open challenge. So let's see what Big Mama's got in store tonight for the Spider Lady, Blade.
Well, like you said, you know, Judy Lee Taylor ran through the Spider Lady. I'm expecting more of the same here, you know.
Well, you ain't giving Spider Lady any kind of props, man. What's wrong with you?
Well, she's not been too successful here.
No, but she's
in AMW so far.
She's athletic looking.
Well, she's athletic looking, yeah, but you know, you look across the ring, there's Big Mama.
You in a line. Here we go.
Big Mama, you know, the NWA Women's Television Champion, you know, so I mean, look at this. She's just mouthing the referee right now, you know, giving him what for.
Hey.
In the face of the Spider Lady.
Here we go, Blade. They're getting ready to lock her up.
Lock up right there in the center of the ring. Oh, just sends her down.
One thing about Big Mama, son, she packs a load, don't she?
She does. I mean, every punch she throws.
She's strong.
Yep, she's strong.
And she's just plain mean, Blade. I'm going to go ahead and say it.
Oh, look at it. Just slung her all the way across the ring.
Check it out, man.
Yeah.
And again, Blade.
Slung her all the way across the other side of the ring. She came here tonight meaning business, and she's taking it out on the Spider Lady. Comes charging in. Spider Lady out of the way.
And now she's fired up on Big Mama. Check it out.
Yeah,
Blade.
firing up on Big Mama. This is the first little bit of offense we've ever seen the Spider Lady have. Comes charging in with that hip attack onto Big Mama. Look at this. Got her set up here. Is she going to go for a monkey foot? No. Big Mama able to turn her around and set her on the top rope.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and then just nailed her right in the chest. Oh, jumps on the back of Big Mama. Look at this. She's got that arm wrapped around Big Mama's throat. Is she going to try to choke her out? Oh, my goodness.
Mama just dropped her son.
Spider Lady is dead.
You think it's it?
How else would you call it?
She flattened her. Here we go. Where's the pin? 1, 2. No, a kick out, Blade.
Spider Lady somehow able to stay in this match. Big Mama grabs her back, got her right there in that rear chin lock. Got that knee driven into the back, pulling back on that neck, driving the air out of the body and attempting to keep air from getting in there. And like I said last week, if you can't breathe, you can't fight.
That's exactly right. She's got her locked up, too. Ooh, big elbow, Blade.
Second elbow right there.
Uh-oh.
Able to break the hold, hits the ropes. Look at this crossbody, but she's caught by Big Mama.
Big Mama caught her, man. Showing off that strength.
Yeah, just hold her up. Oh, world's strongest slam. Look at this, goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Oh, that's not it.
2 count.
Wow.
She calls that the avalanche slam. Now she's choking her, Blade.
Yeah, just blatantly choking her right in front of the referee. But the thing is, though, as the referee starts that count, she's got till 5 to break it. If the referee gets to 5, she's disqualified.
Mama said she was just checking her purse. A pulse. I'm sorry, a pulse.
Checking her purse. She trying to rob her?
Well, she might have a little money in there. Oh, shot.
Spider Lady with 2. A couple of shots back into the midsection of Big Mama.
3 of them. They're landing solid. Uh-oh.
Yeah, able to get up. Look at this. Oh!
Oh, my God.
Big face buster, sit out face buster, takes the Spider Lady back down, goes for the cover again.
2 count. 2.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, and she's choking her again.
Spider Lady somehow able to stay in this, been able to kick out of Big Mama's moves. Big Mama doesn't like this referee's
She said
decisions.
this is Big Mama's house. She's in Big Mama's house now, baby.
Big right hand by Big Mama. Another one. Oh, man, did you see the velocity on that clothesline, sending the Spider Lady back down to the canvas?
Blade, you might be right. Big Mama looks like she's got this one in hand. She's just toying with her right now.
Yeah, she is. She definitely is. Just shoving her in her face. Oh, wait a minute. Jawbreaker. Got Big Mama stunned. Right hand. Another right hand. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Spider Lady got right back up, though. Big Mama sends her off into the ropes. Spider Lady ducks the clothesline. Cross body takes her down. Got the leg hooked. Big Mama out.
Man, oh, man. I thought it was going to be the upset of the century, Blade.
Look at this. Both women back up on their feet. Goes to shoot Big Mama off. Big Mama reverses it. Look at that. See how hard she hit those turnbuckles. Here comes Big Mama. Avalanche in the corner. She's got her set up again. She comes to do it again. Moves out of the way. Did she nail the post? I think she nailed the post. Roll up by the Spider Lady. Oh my God! What? Spider Lady wins!
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner!
Oh my God, Blade, it's Judy Lee! It's Sweet Judy Lee Taylor!
Sweet Judy Lee Taylor pulls the mask off. She has pinned Big Mama here at AMW Showdown tonight in Lexington, Kentucky. What a shock! What a surprise! I did not expect Big Mama to go down in defeat. But look though, it wasn't the Spider Lady after all. It was Sweet Judy Lee Taylor.
What a upset, Blade!
Wow. We're going to have to go back to the back for a quick word here.
Hey, right here next week, I get to pick the partner against John Noble. Right here next week. Let's see who it is.
Now choke on that, slap nuts. Come on. Come on.
I had my first match in 1997. You're very blessed if you get to be involved in the greatest sport in the world that long. And I'm extremely proud of everything that I've done. I'm extremely proud of my role in being on the bottom floor of AMW and watching it get built into the premier promotion in the Southeast today. I take a lot of pride in my role in that. I think anybody that follows AMW is pretty familiar that I've not been full-time, both feet in this thing in a long, long time. There comes a point in your life when you get a little bit older and things don't come to you quite as easy as they normally do. Getting in shape is a little tougher. The physical pain of everything is a little bit tougher, and the amount of time that it takes to really be good at a craft just doesn't fit in your schedule anymore. And with all those things in mind, after talking to the powers that be in AMW and everybody, we just feel like it's in our best interest, in my best interest, if 2025 is my last year in professional wrestling.
To the ring.
What's going on here?
Wait a minute, there's a mask man.
Hey, hold on a minute.
Ring for something.
got a chair.
He's pulling. Wow, oh my goodness gracious. Throws the chair into the ring, shoves referee Dustin James.
He is doing nothing but annihilating John Noble in front of our very eyes.
Oh, God!
Where did this guy come from?
I don't know, but he certainly made his mark. Wait a minute. The Black Scorpion
He has returned.
in the ring behind John Noble.
Watch out, John. Watch out. Turn around, John. Watch it. Oh my.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Do you see who that is?
I hid myself and I jumped John Noble. You want to know why? I am the one that's been in these parts before anybody. I have done it all. I have been there and I have done that. But guess what? I am a ghost in a crowded room. But everybody wants to ignore me and bypass me. Well, I'm not going anywhere.
I've done nothing but respect Chris Michael. Now, he's running around here crying because of this farewell. You know why I got it, Chris? It's probably because I have respected people, Chris. But I don't run around acting like a punk and wearing a mask when all you had to do, Chris, was ask me like a man for a friggin' match. That's all you had to do. All you had to do was ask me like a man. So you want to say you want to finish me off on November 22nd in Hazard? That's fine. You bring that stupid super kick and you bring that stupid mask and them 35,000 pair of affliction jeans that you wear. You bring those to Hazard, Kentucky, and you think you're going to end me? I'm going to put you out of your friggin' misery.
But guess what? Come November 22nd, it ends with yours truly, the headliner, Chris Michael.
Pro Wrestling Tees is your home for all AMW merchandise. Want a new metal logo tee? Check. Our classic logo tee? Check. How about some of your favorites like Kyle Maggard, Stan Sierra, Eddie Browning, John Noble, and more? Head over to ProWrestlingTees.com/Appalachian Mountain Wrestling and find your favorite shirt today. Don't forget to look at the Pro Wrestling Tees site for all of the latest sales. Get your AMW merchandise today. Aaron Rose alongside Chase Emery. And Chase, you in just a couple weeks are challenging for the AMW Southeastern Championship. I know you're excited for it. You're pumped. What are your thoughts going into this?
Let me tell you something. Murphy Costigan, he's one of the toughest men I've ever wrestled. We've wrestled a countless number of times. He's beat me, but I beat him. And I'll tell you what, this Southeastern title, this is a championship belt that I've been chasing after for months and months. And Murphy Costigan, I want you to know that I am ready for you, and I hope that you're ready for me.
Oh, you want to talk about being ready? Let me
Hold on. I don't have time for this. Save it for the ring.
Don't you turn your back on me. Who do you think you are? Who does he think he is turning his back on me?
I don't know. But you know what? Big title match, 2 weeks. Better be ready.
AMW Wrestling fans, welcome back. Tuesday Night Showdown. And it is our great pleasure, Bobby Blade, to announce another induction into the AMW Hall of Fame. And it is my pleasure to announce this man. Ladies and gentlemen, none other than Izzy Slapowitz, manager of the Devil's Duo, Doug Vines and Jeff Sword. My gracious, welcome to that Hall of Fame. Blade, tell us about him.
Absolutely. Izzy Slapowitz made his pro debut in 1976. He's worked for many promotions, most notably ICW in Lexington, Kentucky, owned by the Poffo family, as well as the AWA, the NWA, Southern Championship Wrestling, Georgia Championship Wrestling, as well as Jim Crockett Promotions, and many others. He was the head of the Slapowitz Syndicate, and like Egg said, he managed the Devil's Duo, people that we know very well, Doug Vines and Jeff Swords, another welcome addition to the AM.
The devil lay in the distance. He's in your six. I sold my soul years ago, so I could be rich. Yesterday seems so far away, with my back against the bricks and the devil in your...
This is the Matt's Games and Collectibles replay of the week.
Big Tone, listen. Primetime Catena gives answers when he wants to.
and when it's on my time.
Well, you have until next week.
Okay.
I better get the answer that I want next week.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I'm still with it. Ill when you feel frigid, but skills in this. For the meal ticket, I kill gimmicks. Left for dead, but I'm still kicking. So deal with it. I'm real with it. I'm making it one. I will get it. If you feel timid, you will get it. But feels in it. I'm still with it. Give me the bump. I will grip it. New South. New South.
Bring Anthony Catena out here right now.
Showtime. Won't you just look around? Another back house. Can anybody see? They all came to see the feet. Give the people what they want. Yo, when Viral got a show, you know you got it.
Here we go, Blake. Check it out. The hottest free agent in wrestling today. None other than Anthony Catena.
You're absolutely right. Look at this. He's coming to the ring right now to face Tony Presley. Is he going to finally give him an answer if he's going to join Team New South for the War Games or not?
You think that's what it's about? You think he's going to join your team?
I hope so. You know, Tony's been on him for weeks to join.
But he snubbed him, Blade. That's what I like.
And he gave him to this week to give him an answer. So this might be where he finally tells Tony Presley that he's going to join New South Wrestling in the War Games.
Well, we're going to see what happens right here when Anthony Catena gets up in this ring. Check him out, man.
Very, very impressive athlete.
Look at Presley. Look like he's looking for pepperoni pizza. I've seen him eat. Oh. Wow! What about that, Blade? Presley don't look impressed, does he?
Presley looks hella impressed. I mean, he's going to be on Team New South.
Well, we're getting ready to find out. Uh-oh.
You people shut up cheering for Anthony Catena. I want you down in the ring, Anthony.
He wants him what?
Down in the ring.
Why?
He wants to talk to him.
It's been 3 weeks. I've been asking you for 3 weeks.
Uh-oh.
What your answer is. I need somebody on Team New South. You was with me here in New South. You was one of my top guys.
He was.
I've been asking you.
He's begging.
I'm not asking no more. I'm telling you.
He's begging.
You know what I'm telling you to do, Tone? Is to shut the hell up.
What? Hold on a second. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, Anthony Catena. Nobody disrespects me. I was a 22-year veteran.
22.
I held 22 titles. You are not going to disrespect me.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Pie face.
Yeah.
I will not be disrespected. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, my gracious. Hey, Blade, look out.
Oh, look here, look here, look here. Oh.
That's Lord Murphy Costigan.
It sure is.
Anthony Catena. You are going to wrestle against Lord Murphy Costigan.
Wow!
Here tonight. And if you can beat him, you will be the 5th member of New South Wrestling in War Games.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yes.
Did you hear that? Finally, it's going to happen. Lord Murphy Costigan is going to come aboard Team New South for the War Games. Anthony Catena deserves everything he's getting here from Lord Murphy Costigan, the Southeastern champion.
Look, here comes old Pepperoni Pizza over at the table. What's he doing, Blade?
Hopefully he's sitting by me. He's sitting by me. Oh, man, thank you for joining us on commentary, sir. We appreciate your presence.
I'll tell you what, I'm not going to be disrespected by a punk like Anthony Catena.
He turns you flat out down, son. He turns you down.
No, he flat out disrespected you, sir.
Oh, look
That's
at that
exactly
top.
what he did.
He flat out disrespected you, sir.
He told you he didn't want anything to do with New South Wrestling. He's AMW through and through.
However, though, you made the right decision here. Murphy Costigan, if he can beat Anthony Catena here tonight, he's the 5th member of Team New South.
That's right. And I want him to beat him to the pulp that he is.
Anthony Catena up in the ring there. You know, he is. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. Air Catena on display. Anthony Catena is a COWWPWI United Champion. Oh, look at that back elbow. Second generation athlete. He's toured Mexico, multiple tours of Europe. And up until tonight, you, Mr. Presley, were actively trying to recruit him to Team New South. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Goes for the cover, hooks the leg.
It's over. Oh.
I tried to recruit him for 3 weeks. He blatantly disrespected me for 3 weeks about the same way that Rated X Jimmy Walls has.
Yeah.
That's awesome, ain't it? Ain't that awesome?
Sir, I would like to ask you publicly if you can please remove Rated X from commentary.
He needs to go back to the nursing home where he came from.
Hey, Blade, I done told you, you're going to vapor lock. You keep on sucking like that.
Oh, my.
On him.
Look at that, though. Did you see that huge headbutt?
Hang on. Let me ask Tony Presley here. What about the stipulations that you signed that if AMW wins, Kyle and Lemonjuice are in charge, and Kyle gets 5 minutes alone with you and Hazard, big boy?
That's fine. We did that stipulation, but you know what, Rated X Jimmy Walls?
What?
New South Wrestling for a year has dominated AMW. I am not a bit concerned. We're going to win that match, and not only win it, we're going to dominate it.
Hold on. You have brought your belts in here. You've awarded them. Nobody won them, and you have not defended them like a real promoter would.
Once again, Rated X Jimmy Walls, you have not done your research.
I've watched it.
The Blondes have held those titles, and they won those titles, and they've held them for 2 years.
2 years.
You've given them to them. Don't lie.
The only thing been given around here is you're giving me a coronary.
You better calm down.
Oh, look at this. Anthony Catena fires back on Lord Murphy Costigan in the ring.
Come on, Lord Murphy.
Look at that big clubbing forearm to the back. And look at this. He stands over top of Anthony Catena.
Beat him down within an inch of his life.
I agree with that. Beat him down.
A New South referee. You see, you always stack the deck, Presley.
Well, that's fine. New South referees are the best referees. Standing on the throat of Anthony Catena is Lord Murphy Costigan.
How slow is he counting?
He's not slow at all. I mean, he's got a fair cadence to him.
Yeah, quit biting your lip, boy.
I'm not.
Slow counting.
He is not slow counting.
Presley, I'm sure you give him directions.
I see this commentary team as one-sided.
One-sided.
Rated X all the way.
You see what I have to put up with every week here. Look at this. Look at this. Lord Murphy Costigan with those open palm strikes. That's why I refer to him as the best striker in AMW.
He's the Royal Rogue.
He is the Royal Rogue.
When he beats this punk, he's going to be the 5th member in War Games for New South.
Oh, look at that. Out of the way. Anthony Catena gets shot to the floor by Lord Murphy Costigan. That just shows you right there why he's been the Southeastern champion for many, many months. He's the Royal Rogue, like you said. He's a sophisticated scoundrel. And look at this. He's setting up. He's setting up for it. ripping at the face of Anthony Catena with the Highland Hammer.
There you go. Great. That's New South material right there.
You're absolutely right. You couldn't pick a better individual to represent New South Wrestling, sir. He's got to prove his worth. If he can win this match tonight, he's the 5th member of Team New South in the War Games on November the 22nd. Thanksgiving Turmoil, Hazard High School, Hazard, Kentucky. Lord Murphy Costigan reaching down, grabbing the hair of Primetime Catena.
And that's why I put him in a match against Chase Emery.
Look at this.
Thanksgiving Turmoil.
Look at this, look at this, look at this. He's going to go for it again.
Let's count.
Do it again.
Oh, the Highland Hammer once again.
8 seconds in the ropes. That referee ain't even counting. Look at him, blinding the back.
Get on him and put him in the ring and show him.
He's telling him, pull his hair. I ain't going to say nothing.
Got him set up here. He's going to try to suplex him back into the ring. Oh, brings Catena in the hard way.
That's real good. That's a pro right there.
Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Oh!
That is a professional wrestler. That's something that Rated X Jimmy Walls wouldn't know nothing about.
Yep, only got a 2 count on that.
How come he was your second and third choice, oh Lord Murphy's what I want to know.
I think that Rated X missed his call and he should have been in politics.
What do you mean, man?
You're doing an awful lot of talking, but not much following it up.
Somebody said you run for dog catcher and lost.
Look at this, trying to struggle to get Anthony Catena away from the ropes. Oh, look at that, just pulled him out.
Answer that question, Presley. Why was he your third choice for Team New South?
Who?
Lord Murphy.
Why was he my third choice?
You've asked everybody to join your team. Nobody wants to be on your team.
No, that's not even the case.
That's it.
Look at that, he was just stepping down on the sternum of Lord Murphy Costigan, or of Anthony Catena, I mean.
He has a lot of talent, and he's a champion, and that's what New South's all about, champions.
You're right, you're right.
Yeah, boy.
I'm fully behind you, sir.
What do you mean?
I support Tony Presley.
You keep
behind him, all right.
You keep talking about me giving a title to Stan Sierra. I think week in and week out, Stan Sierra has beat everybody we put in his path.
No.
Everybody.
No.
He's right, he's right.
Not only did he win, they won fair and square.
Look at that jawbreaker.
Mr. Higgins won those matches, thank you.
No, Costigan hits the turnbuckle right there.
Oh.
Catena firing back.
Oh.
Big boot.
Check it out.
Oh, look at that. Oh, shoved him off of that tornado. Oh, my goodness. Turned him inside out.
Inside out.
Goes for the cover. Got the leg hooked.
2.
Still just a 2 count.
That was close. Stay on him. Stay on him.
He might need you to go up there and give him a little mouth-to-mouth, Presley, since you got all that hot air.
Look at that shot by Lord Murphy Costigan on Anthony Catena.
This is your main event, folks. Check it out. Murphy Costigan, Anthony Catena.
Look at this.
I got to ask you something, Bobby Blade.
Yes.
Do you ever go home at night and get tired of hearing Rated X in your ears?
Every week I go home and I've got a biggest headache that I can because he's just constantly yelling at me with that stupid voice.
I've only been out here one match, and he's making me sick to my stomach.
I know, your voice is angelic and melodic.
Yeah, it just brings all the niceness everywhere.
Y'all better be careful. All them tears you crying, y'all gonna get us electrocuted over here, Blade.
Anthony Catena back up to a vertical base, but still in a world of hurt. Murphy Costigan, got that. Oh, look at that. Arm drag pulls Costigan over, breaks the hold. Oh, my goodness gracious.
What a kick.
That's why you wanted him on New South, wasn't it?
Well, I will not doubt that Anthony Catena worked for me at New South, and he was one of my top guys. He has talent, but he's a little disrespectful prick.
He's the hottest free agent in wrestling today, baby.
He seems to forget his time at New South Wrestling and the fact that you made him a star.
That's exactly right.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
He did. The reason they call him Pack the Arena Catena is because of Mr. Presley.
And I've been listening to the commentary and Rated X saying I don't pay him. Your checks or your cash comes from me.
See, that's what I've been telling you.
Oh, I get cash.
It comes from me.
I go straight to the money box.
Look at this. Lord Murphy Costigan pulling his weight. He's already back up. Anthony Catena pulling his back up. Oh, got the waist. Oh, look at that.
Woo.
Lifter to the back of the head of Murphy Costigan, drops him across the ropes.
Clear cheating. Clear cheating.
Yeah.
Right across the throat.
Yep, using those ropes. Oh.
Well, if it's cheating, how come your hand-picked referee didn't see it?
Snapmare.
What?
Snapmare. Oh, my goodness. Spine to the pine. Going for that cover. 3. No. Just a 2 count. Lord Murphy Costigan out the back door at the last possible second.
Look, Presley's getting ready to blow a fuse over
Well, he should.
Look at him. That vein's popped out in his forehead.
Well, he should blow a fuse.
Presley.
Oh, look at this. Costigan going into those trunks, going into those knee pads right there.
What's he trying to get?
I don't know. He's looking for something.
Ooh,
elbow shot.
He's getting that knee ready.
Rams
getting that knee ready, baby.
Catena into the turnbuckle, comes charge. I think he loaded up that knee pad is what he did. Look at this tornado DDT, he nails it.
Oh, that might be it, baby.
Goes for the cover.
2. Oh,
no.
I tell you what. What? I am so disgusted about this right now that at Thanksgiving Turmoil, I'm not only going to have him wrestling against Chase Emery, but it's going to be a triple threat, and it's going to be Zodiac in that match too for Lord Murphy Costigan's title.
Oh, wow.
He is just a, I can't even say it.
You heard it right there from President Tony Presley.
AMW fans, tune in next week for the big mid-season finale. Subscribe to AMW here on YouTube. See y'all next week.
AM Wrestling Thanksgiving Turmoil live in Hazard, Kentucky at the Hazard High School on Saturday, November 22nd. Already signed is the War Games match. Team AMW versus Team New South. The Country Gentlemen defend their AMW Tag Team Championships against the Good Brothers. John Noble's last match against the headliner, Chris Michaels. And the AMW Southeastern Championship is on the line as Lord Murphy Costigan takes on Chase Emery and Michael Zodiac. Get your tickets on amwrestling.com and we'll see you November 22nd. Bell time, 7 p.m.